So I wanted to share a video with you of what to do when you're doing a reading and the cards are really crap. Um, we all talk about, oh, there's no bad cards in tarot, but let's be honest, there's a few cards in the pack that we'd rather not see. And I was doing a reading for myself this morning. I usually do a 3-card reading, just asking what do I most need to know. And the first card was Ten of Cups. Yep, happy with that. I'm definitely, I'm with my 4 kids. Just, being a mum, bringing the family together, trying to, spend more time with the kids, trying to focus on cooking the meals, keeping, the family together. That's great. Next card was the Devil, which often in a reading refers to self-limiting beliefs, feeling trapped, not seeing the way out even when it's there. And then the third card was the delightful Nine of Swords. Now, obviously, in a tarot reading, when you get 2 cards that are both emphasizing the same meaning, you really have to pay attention. And both the Devil and the Nine of Swords talk about feeling trapped, feeling restricted, isolated, out of control, out of power, all of those sorts of things. And they're a fairly dark combination. Yes, they are somewhat mitigated by the Ten of Cups. Such a beautiful card, but I think that actually really sums up where I am right now, in that I'm able to be very positive and optimistic when it comes to my children, but when I'm facing my choices in my life, that's pretty much how I feel. Now, obviously, as a professional reader, if I'm doing this for a client, and they see those cards, if they're by Skype or face to face, I need to be able to handle that really well, because I am not going to allow my client to feel more scared based on my tarot reading. That is not my job. I'm very clear on that. So what I did, and I did this morning naturally, so I'm now just sharing it with you. I kept this reading out. There's no point putting it away. It is a true reflection. But what I want to do is I want to understand, how do I get out of this? So what I did was I left these 3 cards out and I shuffled the pack, and I pulled one more card as the answer. Now, what's fascinating about the Lovers is the correlation between the Devil and the Lovers. We have Adam and Eve in both cards, and we have the Devil who is behind Adam and Eve and they can't see the Devil, or we have the Angel. We can see the communication in the Lovers, where we have Adam representing our logical left side, looking at Eve representing our intuitive side, who's looking at the Angel representing our divine connection. And then in the Devil, we have the sense of isolation, unaware of the dark shadow. So definitely for me, the Lovers is as a answer card to these two. It's telling me to get more in balance. It's telling me to do more of my spiritual work. I'm very good at doing spiritual work, shamanic work for clients. I am less good at doing it for myself, so I'll be doing more of that. But the Lovers, when you investigate the meaning of the card, it often means choice. Okay, it refers to, I think it refers to that moment in your life where you choose to put your partner before your parents. That sort of that choice to break free, the choice to be yourself, to become an authentic individual. And I did a lot of research on this card, and we all have choices. Every minute is a choice. Our attitude is a choice. Someone shouts at you, you have the choice. Do you just walk away? Do you shout back? Do you let it go? It's choice. And so for me, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be doing more personal shamanic work, and I'm going to be looking, whenever I feel a little bit overwhelmed, a little bit dark, a little bit trapped, for the choices that I could make that are different. And the card at the bottom of the pack was the Four of Cups. Now, this is my coronavirus card. This is the lockdown card. But this is the card. Notice in this card, what I love, the little detail, is the blue mountains in the back. The peace, the solitude, the restriction. I've got 2 choices here. if I move back, I've got my kids. I'm focusing on them. I'm really happy with that. But I can become introverted and insular because of this lockdown. Or I can use this as an opportunity to deepen my spiritual practices and re-envisage the best life possible for me for when this is over. And so that was just, I got a bit lost there in the descriptions of the cards. That's what I love the most. But basically, just to recap, if you've done a reading for yourself or someone else and you're left with several glaringly difficult cards, don't shuffle them away. Don't put them away. They're true. They're valid. What you do, or my advice to you, leave them out. Take the rest of your pack, shuffle, and ask for an advice card. You say, okay, I accept that. What do I do about it?